Welcome to English Podcast for You. I'm Maria, and I'm so excited to have you here. Whether you're just starting to learn English or looking to improve your skills, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Let's learn together and make English fun and easy. Hey there, beautiful people. Welcome back to English Podcast for You. Today we're going on a little adventure together, a hiking trip in English. Now, I want to tell you something. This episode is a little higher than A1 level. So, if you're just starting out, don't worry. You can still listen. Just relax, enjoy the story, and try to understand the main ideas. You'll hear new words in context, and remember, listening to real stories like this is how you grow. So take a deep breath. Put on your imaginary hiking boots and come with me into the forest. Okay, let's talk about this first. Why do people go hiking? Well, hiking is walking in nature, usually on a trail in the mountains or the forest. It's peaceful. It's quiet. It's beautiful. You can hear the birds, feel the wind, and see amazing views. Some people hike to relax, others hike to stay fit. And sometimes, people hike just to take pictures for Instagram. So last weekend, my husband and I decided to escape the city and go hiking. We were both tired from work, and we really needed a break, a breath of fresh air. We packed some sandwiches, fruit, water bottles, and a thermos of tea. And of course, chocolate. You have to bring chocolate on a hike, right? We left home at 7 a.m. The road to the mountains was quiet. The sun had just come up. The sky was golden, and the fields outside the car window were still covered in morning mist. It already felt magical. We arrived at the national park around 8:15. There were only a few other cars in the parking area, so it felt calm and peaceful. We put on our backpacks, tied our shoes, and looked at the trail map. We picked a 7-kilometer trail. Not too long, but not too easy either. Perfect. The first part of the trail was soft and flat. Tall pine trees stood on both sides like guards. The air smelled like wet leaves and wild flowers. I took a deep breath and smiled. No emails, no phone notifications, just nature. We walked slowly, talking and laughing. At one point, we stopped to watch a squirrel jump from tree to tree. And then we saw a rabbit, just sitting there, looking at us like, "Excuse me, why are you in my forest?" After about 40 minutes, things got harder. The trail became steep and rocky. I had to lean forward and really push my legs to keep going. My heart was beating fast and my face was red. But I didn't stop. We were sweating, but we were also smiling. There was this feeling like, yes, we're doing something real, something good. We finally reached the top, the viewpoint, and it was totally worth it. Imagine this, a clear view of the valley below, a silver river winding like a ribbon, birds flying below us, the sound of leaves moving gently in the wind. We just stood there, quiet for a minute. No words. Just that steady, peaceful feeling you get when you've done something hard, and now you're on top. We sat down on a big flat rock, took off our backpacks, drank water, and shared our sandwiches. The tea was still warm. The chocolate tasted even better because we earned it. We stayed there for about 30 minutes, laughing, eating, taking photos, and just enjoying. The way back was easier. We talked about life, silly dreams, future trips. And sometimes we just walked in silence, listening to the forest. By the time we got back to the car, my feet were tired, but my heart felt full. You know, sometimes we forget how powerful simple things are. We chase big goals, loud experiences, and constant activity. But sometimes the most powerful reset is just silence. Stillness, just walking in nature, breathing deeply, watching the sky. It changes your mood completely. It's like your brain finally gets a moment to slow down and say, "Ah, thank you." You feel calmer. You feel lighter. Like you left your stress somewhere back on the trail. You feel more alive. Because you're finally paying attention again. To the sound of your feet on the dirt. To the wind moving the leaves above you. To the sunlight warming your skin. You notice things that normally disappear in the rush of life. Like the smell of pine needles, or the way sunlight dances through the trees. And you know what else? You feel more connected. Not just to nature, but to yourself. When you walk in silence for a while, your thoughts start to speak clearly. Sometimes answers come to you on a mountain path that you couldn't find sitting at your desk. It's like nature gives you space to hear yourself again. You also learn about your own strength. When the path gets steep and your legs are burning, something inside you says, "Keep going. Just one more step." That voice? That's you, growing stronger. You learn patience because nature doesn't rush. You learn presence because if you're not careful, you'll miss the beauty all around you. And you learn that it's okay to slow down. You don't have to be in a hurry all the time. And maybe the biggest lesson? You realize I don't need much to feel good. Not a fancy trip, not new clothes, not a perfect photo. Just some trees, a quiet path, a bottle of water, and someone I love walking next to me. That's enough. More than enough. Hiking humbles you. It reminds you how small you are, and at the same time how powerful you are. You walk away tired but peaceful, like your body and soul had a conversation. And they both agreed. Let's do this again soon. So, my friends, that was our little journey through the forest. I hope this episode made you feel something. Maybe peace, maybe inspiration, maybe a little spark to go outside and take a walk. Remember, English is not just about grammar and vocabulary. It's about living through the language, feeling, imagining, connecting. Every time you listen, you're getting stronger, and I'm so proud of you for being here with me. You'll find a PDF in the description. You can read it out loud and practice shadowing with the file. Also, you'll find all the vocabulary from today's episode. So please do this if you want to improve your English and speak with me. Now, before we go, I want to ask you something. Have you ever taken a walk in nature that changed your mood or your thoughts? Tell me in the comments or just think about it, because sometimes a simple walk can take you somewhere deep inside yourself. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, keep walking, keep learning, and keep smiling.